Previously on DrakeParagon.
So we're in the grocery store and they're selling sealskins.
Is it such a bad thing?
That's the whole question.
Would it help if they had pictures of the animals?
Meals was like, you're still here.
How am I gonna do this? What a low tide. Amazing. He invited us to his house.
Dinner, we had capelin with rice.
We had
and curry.
salmon.
It was salmon.
Capelin.
I thought it was salmon. $20 in my
Pocket.
I know!
This is the ferrying boat from an enormous cruise ship that's out in Paamiut Harbor.
We have communication with the British because I don't think so.
Does a cruise ship come here often?
No.
First official. First time this year.
Right, proceed. Right.
Don't leave anybody behind. So there is some tourism in Paamiut. Wow. After being here for 2 weeks and having the whole dock to ourselves, this is quite a surprise to see all of these people come. How interesting. I don't think Paamiut knows that these people are here. And I don't think they know where they are. They're all just brought ashore by the tender so that they can stretch their legs. They've all come from Germany. Probably going to many different places. I wonder if there's a tour guide who's leading the pack, who knows where they're going. I gotta get back to the boat and check in with Mo.
With plans to push off tomorrow, Mo plotted waypoints to the next anchorage and then went with Éanna to get water.
Thing up in the Arctic, this Arctic wind will get you.
It's a little cold.
Oh, perfect! Hi. Just getting some water. You look good.
Yeah, thank you.
I like your jacket. Thank you. Thanks.
We have been kind of
Hallo.
Hallo.
Hoi jongie.
Ja?
Ja?
Ja.
Nice to meet you.
Huh? What's your name?
I'm Éanna. You guys live here in Paamiut? You guys live here?
the money we receive.
Ja.
Yeah? Ah, cool. I like it here. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Gewoon at your carpet. So I asked the other girl, I was like, go knock at your carpet. And and she just ran away. So
No, she told you.
no, she just ran. The other little girl did. But the other girl just.
Far from here.
Yeah.
You can see it when you go out. Clean water on ice. Maybe that's what they call land with honey.
Yeah.
Milk and wine and oil.
Yeah.
Drake! Come help, please!
Here is she from here.
Hang on.
Take good care.
You got it?
Yeah.
Look at this! Woo! This is cool!
Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah! Thanks, Eric.
Oh shit! Oh. This net has been so useful so many times. Dozens of times I've caught stuff. So it's telescoping, and then you can push this thing down and it folds like that. It's pretty compact.
So right now, basically, we're just getting fuel. We pulled it all away across from the diesel station.
I don't quite know what's going on with the fuel hose. We went to the fuel station and we got the fuel hose all the way to the boat. It just barely made it to the boat, thank God. Otherwise, we're going to have to move the boat over there to the other dock. And that would be complicated by the fact that we have a German boat rafted up to us, so we would have to ask them to move, but they've gone into town. We're leaving tomorrow from Paamiut, and we got to get fuel. And so we got that hose, and we brought it to the boat, and I went to the ATM gas machine, I put the card in, and the pump started going, and then we came back here and started to fuel up, and then it didn't work. And there was an error message on the tank, and so we thought, well, it must be out of fuel or something, and we got the hose all the way back there, and then the error message went away. So now we're about to try it all over again. See how it works this time. It looks like 100 kroner gives you about 5 gallons. Hello.
Hello.
I like your hats.
Why, thank you. All the fashionable ladies are wearing them.
Today really would have been the best day to go, and I woke up this morning thinking, we should have had our act together. We shouldn't have stayed so late at our friend's house last night. The boat wasn't ready to go, and we didn't have fuel, and the weather was perfect. And then a German boat came in and wrapped it up to us, and I called it. I was like, we're not ready. Because we really need to leave at the crack of dawn to get to the next place in time. So we've got to get fuel. We've got to stow the boat.
No.
This time we'll bring the hose all the way to the boat. We'll have somebody standing by to hit the button right after I put money in the machine.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, here we go again.
Here we go.
That's enough now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your help, Eric. Okay, so you're good there. I'm gonna give you a holler and then tell you to start pumping.
Yep.
Okay, all right, stand by. I'm gonna go up and put my credit card in the machine. Hopefully it'll work. I am so glad that the hose is reaching all the way to Paragon. We didn't think it was gonna reach, and we thought we were gonna have to move the boat, but then I was like, let's just try it, and it just barely got to the deck fill. Here's a gas station for the town of Paamiut for cars and for boats. Here's the machine. It says Velkommen. So we got to get by without English. I put the card in, and it says Tag Quartet, which I think means take the card out. Then it says Vent, and now I have to choose how many kroner. Let's try 1,000 kroner.
That much?
And yeah, what's that? 5 into 1,000 is 200 bucks.
Yeah.
Choose number 2. Okay, start tanking!
It doesn't vent very quickly.
Okay.
So you have to do it really, really slowly.
Well, this makes me feel so much better knowing that we'll be topped off on fuel. I put 1,000 kroners on the machine.
Yeah.
So that's like 200 bucks. 100 kroners was like almost 5 gallons. We're taking on 50 gallons, and then we'll have to do it again and again.
It's hard to know when you can't just fill it.
Yeah, 1,000 kroners is the maximum that you can put on the machine.
Yeah.
So I think if you put on 1,000 kroners, but you only pump like 500 kroners worth, it probably doesn't bill you for the remainder.
I would like to think so.
The Germans said that they asked if they could borrow our water jugs.
Yeah.
Because they don't have water jugs and they need water.
Yeah.
Well, I said they could use them. The weather report is for very little wind over the next several days. So I think it's going to be mostly a motor trip down the west coast of Greenland. And I'm fine with that. I mean, I love sailing, but I think if we're motoring, we'll have more control over navigation. We'll be able
Icebergs.
to get closer to icebergs without having to worry about, you know,
The last minute, it just like tax or jive.
Yeah, we won't have to tack or jive. We'll just motor.
Yeah.
And they come up on you so quickly sometimes.
Do you want to come with us to Arsuk?
If you can give me a ticket back home as well.
Yeah. When you first came to our boat, you were selling something. What were you selling? Was it made of bone?
Yeah, reindeer.
Reindeer bone. Oh, wow.
Horn.
Did you make it?
No, my brother. My mother has it.
How much are you selling it for?
She said 300 kroner.
Yeah. Can I buy it from you? It would be really special, not only because it's from Greenland, but because we'll always remember you.
You got new friends?
I don't know if you can see all of these mosquitoes and flies coming around. They're actually crawling across the cap. There's about 20 of them on the microphone, the little fuzzy thing. And they're just landing all over. I don't know how they're not wearing nets right now, but they're not.
And so in many places where I've tried to get diesel in the United States, they're usually in a big hurry. And you know, there are other boats that want to get fuel, and I'm so slow, and they hate me. They hate me. They're like, you can't go faster than that.
We actually went to a place just before we left Oriental, and the guy came out to bring us the fuel, and he was like, you wouldn't believe some boats actually take, because we told him we took a long time. He's like, oh, there are some sailboats that take like 45 or 50 minutes. And we're like, oh, yes, that would be us.
The diesel fuel is transparent. It's like water. In the United States and Canada, they color it.
They call it yellow.
Yellow or red.
Are there as many flies around you as there are over here?
Oh, God. Yeah, they're all over me. Well, this is like sitting and watching the fire. Really? If you eat garlic?
Apparently, yeah, if you eat garlic, for mosquitoes or...
I've heard that.
Or if Eric's saying you eat oranges.
Oranges? And the mosquitoes don't like that?
No. Oh, you don't feel much when they stung.
Huh.
You don't give some bumps on skin.
Wow, maybe we should try and experiment a diet of oranges and garlic for dinner every night. That sounds great.
You really mean you want to buy that?
Yes, definitely.
I asked Mom if she has sold it or not.
Thank you.
Gue hindi nabisi manitsin tambay ito kanya kapisiya kanya katak. Kanip. Tak ipastak nuis dahil she didn't have sold it yet.
Great.
It's nice and relaxing sitting here in the sun.
I like the food at the fish factory. They have great meals there.
You have been over there?
Yeah, maybe 4 times we went for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, the dinner is good, and it's less expensive than the cafe.
And it's natural things from here.
Yeah.
Not European or American
Yeah.
cows or pigs or kind of like that.
I see that a lot of people eat at the Cafe Paamiut, and they have sandwiches and fish.
They just want a little bit European.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit. So they come to cafe and eat normally seal fish and or reindeer, musk, all Paamiut. So they take now and then to cafe and take a little bit European.
How's it going there, Mo?
It's well.
How many flies you got in there now?
It's down a lot. There were actually like 50 on the inside.
Wow.
So I just took it off and shook it outside.
Wow, we got fuel. We can go anywhere now. Nothing like a full tank of fuel. Okay, we're done. We got fuel. Now we can go anywhere. All right, so now what?
Eric told me that his mother was selling a Greenlandic hand-carved artwork, so we went to her house to see it. On the way, we stopped to look at some reindeer skulls and antlers discarded from last year's hunting.
Oh my God.
Even bigger.
Was this from a hunt recently?
Right, maybe last year.
Last year. Oh my God.
Season is not open yet.
No. Reindeer season is not begun. It's so neat that we saw that video that shows Paamiut from years ago.
Yeah,
You can see
around 50 years ago.
See how it's really grown. I wonder what Paamiut will be like in another 5 years, 10 years.
Don't ask.
If it will change much or
Don't ask.
no.
I'm afraid it's depopulating.
Really, it's getting smaller.
Yeah. There's nothing to do around.
But then if they find oil or minerals, and with the deep harbor here, maybe,
Offshore.
offshore oil, maybe Paamiut will become huge again.
I don't think so.
No?
We are not educated to drill or something like that, offshore drilling. Maybe 1, 2, 3 people is educated like that.
Yeah.
But we are almost fishermen, everyone.
Yeah, it's really a fishing town.
That's my mom's.
Oh yeah? Your mom lives here.
No, my mom's.
Nice! I haven't been in the flats.
My mama, my stepfather,
Carl.
brother.
Hey, Jens.
Jens.
Sophie and Carl.
Jens.
Hi.
It was so nice to meet Eric's mother and to see her lovely home. She sold me this beautiful artwork, hand-carved from reindeer antlers.
Ayong nilak.
Ano ulit?
Yeah.
Kaya o kalipsigi sa kafi matutam na si. Anis do si apa.
So it's Ako ko.
Where are you leaving? When you
Tomorrow. Yeah. In the morning, we'll go to Arsuk.
Aksok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naksalik. Aksok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
But Paamiut will always be our favorite place.
Yeah.
I know this. It's such a wonderful place. I love it here.
Bye.
Okay. Huh?
Bye.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, you can really get around on that. Oh, beautiful day.
Hey.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Tos ayun kakusap uwalimot. Umimat to kaya kusap.
Yeah.
Told them you are invited to eat musk.
Yeah. Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing. I've never had musk before. First time. Very excited.
Better than cows.
Better than cow. Yeah. I've never even seen a musk before.
You can see this thing here.
Yeah, I saw that skin. What is that doing there? Dumped. So this is the skin from a musk.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. And they're throwing it away? Yeah, it's just no. Huh. Do you want to see our boat? Do you want to see my boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on over. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Hey guys! Oh, Niels! How are you?
Oh, hey, man. You got a lot of visitors.
No.
How are you, Niels?
Good, and you?
Wonderful. Eric's friend Michael, he invited us for dinner tonight. We're having musk, and I've never had that before. Hey, go on down. Come on in. Aye. Welcome aboard. Welcome. And then up forward we have the toilet and a washing machine and sink
And our shower.
and our shower.
So when we have a shower, what we do is... You know, Greg, I was in US back in 1997.
Yeah.
We went out to a restaurant to eat.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Denmark we say toilet. But
Yeah.
in US you say restroom. So
I don't have to rest. I have to go to the bathroom.
sorry, Niels. I think the boys are gone.
Oh, they're taking a shower.
They're having a shower at the moment.
Come on down. Do you want to come on down here? It's Thank you. Make yourself comfortable.
My parents just came here with boat. They went out yesterday, caught some fish.
Caught some fish.
Yeah.
Everybody fishes here.
They love
or hunts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can show you down here when it's really cold. This is our stove. We burn just pieces of wood inside the stove, and the smoke goes up here to outside, and it makes a lot of heat. We don't use it when we're sailing, but when we're in a port and the boat doesn't move, then we love to have a fire.
What we do is, so we don't fall out of bed.
Yeah.
So we keep them up here. But like in bad weather, we have this.
Smart thinking.
Yeah. That just ties it around now.
Like your own little fort.
Yep. Because when the boat goes like this, you can go flying out like this. You don't fall out of bed.
I put hot water, but then some cold milk, so it's not too hot.
Okay.
We have the white light, but when we're sailing at night, the white light's, bad for our vision, so we turn on the red lights at night, so the whole boat's red at night.
You don't lose your night vision, it's easier to see, and you don't wake up everyone who's sleeping as well.
Right. When you get rest,
Yeah.
who takes the wheels?
So we have myself and Monique and Éanna, 3 people. We each spend 3 hours in the cockpit, watching for ships, and then you get 6 hours to sleep.
Okay.
So 3 hours on, 6 hours sleeping. 3 hours on, 6 hours
And
sleeping.
then at night it switches to 2.
Yeah, sometimes at night 3 hours is too long. At night it's 2 hours on and 4 hours off. And with 3 people, with that rotation, everybody gets a turn at seeing the sun rise and seeing the sun set. So, like, I'll see the sunrise the first day, and then the next day Monique sees the sunrise. And it just keeps going like that for day after day after day after day. I do all the cooking. I time it so that I make dinner just before sunset.
The longest I was at sea with my dad was 25 days
Yeah.
at sea. He
Oh, that
was
means water.
captain at that boat
Okay.
when I was a little kid. So I went out with him 25 days, one of the longest days, a period of my life.
How old were you?
10?
11 years old, 25 days at sea. Wow.
I stayed on the bed all the time.
Oh no.
When you eat something, but it came up after that.
Oh no. Oh no.
But when we got home, I got money from my dad and I bought a bike. And I was the happiest boy in the world. So it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah. I bought a bike when I came home.
Wow.
So that was great. That's my cousin's son.
Oh yeah. And I lives in Paamiut as well. Nice.
They're at the same age. Yeah.
He's my best friend since when I was 18 years old. I'm 43 now. And that's his wife and his 2 children. They came to visit on the boat when we were in New York City. This is my mom right there.
Have you signed our book?
My mother's
Would you like to
Japanese.
sign our guest
And
book?
that's my mom. Those little girls are Monique's nieces.
I send them postcards from every new place that I go to, and they keep track of where I am. They have a map, and so from Newfoundland and from Nova Scotia and Boston and everywhere, they get a postcard from me. And I wrote, I'm the one from Greenland. There are so many children in town that they would love it here because they would have so many people to play with. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming on the boat. I'm glad you were able to see it.
Then we'll be in touch.
Yes, definitely. We'll stay in touch. Thank you so much, Niels.
This is goodbye.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Nice to know you.
Eric. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. Look after yourself.
It's good to meet you.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look after yourself. Thank you. That's cool.
It's good to meet you.
Kuya. There you go. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Das wieder.
시작다.
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 시작다. 아니 시작.
시작. 시작다.
고야낙.
일시족.
Yeah, so we've just been learning Greenlandic with these guys. Oh, they're great. They were here for about an hour with me just chatting, just teaching me Greenlandic.
Did you buy that thing?
Yeah, from Eric's mother. She was so nice. We went into her house, and Eric was saying that I should barter with her.
You should have, did you?
No. It's made of reindeer antlers.
Wow.
And it was made by Eric's brother. This will hang on the wall in Paragon and will symbolize our time in Greenland
And friendship.
and friendship. And now we're going to Michael's house for
Muskox.
musk ox.
Light.
Yeah.
You can see the inside of the bone. Wow.
Time to take showers.
We have like a little less than 2 hours.
Who's first in the shower?
You,
You want to go
you go.
first? All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay. So we're sitting here getting ready to go tomorrow. We've been trying to get out of Paamiut for a couple of days now, but we just keep on meeting people and we're having such a good time here that it's hard to leave. But we decided yesterday that today was the day. But then we realized we hadn't gotten fuel, we hadn't cleaned the boat, it was still a mess. So today, we're like, tomorrow is the day and we're not dilly-dallying at all. And then we just had a whole bunch of people over here. And in between that, we're kind of cleaning. So I think if the boat isn't perfect, it will be fine. We'll just put everything in the aft cabin and go. But it's been lovely.
Our type of boat is Tisiaktat. Tisiaktat is like a sailing boat, but the boat beside us is called an angashlek. Angashlek.
Like a fishing boat?
It's like a fishing boat. You have to go. You have to go like as if you're going to spit something out. You go. Yak. And then little. If you want something little in Greenlandic, like food or whatever, we can go Mickey Shuk. What time is it now?
5:33.
Fuck.
Yeah, who's next in the shower?
I'm gonna
Mo's running for the shower.
Go for it.
Thank you for getting water.
No worries, I'm gonna put more water in here. That was like, cause I was walking down with the water and everybody just started going like, hey, how's it going? I met Huku, I met Sophia, I met like, and then those guys turned up, and then Niels was on a bike, and I'm like, hey guys, and they're like, you're still here? And I'm like, yeah. And then everybody, like, then you had Eric and the other guys came back with you, and it was like, everybody came to see us. That was so great. That was so amazing.
Great.
That's great. I'm gonna go top off the rest of the water.
Right.
I'm gonna do my dirty jobs while I'm dirty.
Yep. And we'll head out of here in a little bit. In about an hour, we're out of here.
It takes like 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah. That's the great thing about here is that it's all close. Because I said it to Eric, did he live close? He actually said goodbye. He's not coming to dinner tonight, I don't think.
No, he said goodbye.
But he was just like, have a nice trip. I think he was kind of sad to say goodbye.
Yeah, I gave him a big hug.
Yeah, and I gave him I tried to give him a bit of a handshake, but he was just like, good luck.
Oh, he was all choked up.
I think he was kind of tired, like a bit sad to leave because he hung out with us for the day.
Mm-hmm. Have a good shower.
I have all this Greenlandic going around in my head at the moment. It's mad. I think what I've learned, kind of communication-wise, in the last 2 days is unreal. And I was thinking it was kind of sad because I would have loved to have this level of communication when I started here.
Yeah.
But we're going south.
Yep.
We're still going to be talking to people.
Yep.
Which is going to be great because then you'll turn up and we'll actually be able to have a bit of Greenlandic to say, hey, how's it going?
I think the next big port, Arsuk, is actually a much smaller town than here.
Yeah.
Wow, they sailed all the way from Germany in this Beneteau.
It's a small enough boat.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's like a 36.
36 about, yeah.
36, maybe 38 at most.
How many days at sea did they say?
21 or something.
21.
Yeah.
21 days in a 36-foot Beneteau coming from Germany to Greenland. I can't believe we're gonna go have a dinner.
Muskox!
Yeah, we've been invited for dinner.
Yeah, they're the local family. They're so nice as well.
Niels came by, he said, hey, no problem. You know, I've got that address in the United States. You buy something from, the internet, have it sent to my address, I'll have it to you in a week.
That's great.
Yeah, and he said he can ship it to the airport in Cockatock.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, he said, my colleagues at the airport in Cockatock will be, we'll hold it for you.
We'll just head on down.
Maybe do another airport interview in Cockatock. The boat's a bit in disarray, but that's okay, because we've made friends in Paamiut. It's been a wonderful, wonderful place to visit. Some people, they cruise the coast of Greenland and they want to see as many ports as they can. They want to always keep moving, and they don't stay in any one place for too long, not long enough to make friends and be included in community gatherings. But that's not the case with us. We came to Paamiut and we settled down. We've now been here for over 2 weeks. It's sad to go. It's sad to say goodbye. We're going to go over to Michael's house tonight. He's going to make musk ox for us, which we've never had before. And it's an honor. And then we'll leave in the morning. Here's to the cruising life.